Hey friends, welcome back to Yoga Fit with Lindsay. So we're on day 2 of the challenge. Make sure if you're doing the challenge that you go sign up on my website. That way I can send you a link to our private Facebook group and connect with you via email and make sure that you're getting all the new videos. So I hope you're feeling great. Come on down. We're going to start today on your back. So lay down. Get comfortable, and then bring your legs to like a reverse tabletop. So just knees right over your hips. And I want you to take your hands and put them on your thighs, kind of up sort of by your knees. Now from here, we're just gonna make a little pressure between our hands and our legs. So like you're trying to like hike your knees up to a cannonball, but then you're resisting them. And you don't have to go full bore or anything too gnarly just yet. We're just starting to activate your core. So with that pressure, I want you to start to feel your belly button pull in and pull up. And then press your lower back against the mat. Take a couple breaths. Squeeze a little bit harder, keep pressing your lower back down. And one more. All right, now release the pressure. Hug your knees into your chest and take a long stretch. Now again, hug your knees in. This time you're gonna take both your hands on just your left thigh. Start to again make some pressure. Send your right leg out long. And then switch, press and squeeze, lower back goes down, and then switch, and then switch, and then switch, and one more. Good tight squeeze, and hug your knees in. So rock and roll a couple times, forward and backwards. Make your way up and over and onto all fours. All right, so from here, tuck your toes under, and then you're gonna lift your knees just like 1 inch above the ground. Good. So now the same feeling that you created by squeezing your legs and squeezing your lower back into the mat, create that here. So belly button in and up, strong through your core. And exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up. Pedal out your legs a couple times. Send your chest back towards your thighs. Then inhale, look forward. And exhale, step to the top of your yoga mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, come up for mountain pose. You'll notice some similarities from yesterday. We've got a warm-up based on yoga's first sun salutation A. From here, exhale, forward fold. But with a couple little like fitness twists. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Put your hands down, step back to a plank pose. Right away, lower down to your forearms. And then from here, we're just gonna shift your weight forward and back, and forward and back. So we're hinging onto the toes, back through your heels. Hips nice and low. Keep your breath moving. Let's do 3 more of those. And after this next one, crawl up to your palms and press back to downward facing dog. So lots and lots of core work today. We had lots of booty work yesterday, lots of core work today. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lengthen out your back, so come into a halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, come up for mountain pose, reach your arms up. And exhale, dive back down. Stretch. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, put your hands down, step back for plank. Lower down to your forearms. Now this time we're gonna rock our hips from side to side. So tap your left hip down, lift it up. Tap your right hip down, lift it up. So we're making like a little rainbow shape. But your hips stay low. Starting to wake up the sides of the belly, the oblique muscles. It's all supported by the lower abs. Okay, let's go. 1 more each side. Tap, and climb back up to your hands and press back to downward facing dog. Take a breath and let it go. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your feet forward. Inhale, take a halfway lift, heart goes forward, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Put your hands down, step back to a plank. Now right away, just drop your knees and point your toes. So from here, we're going into 3 push-ups. Go down and up and down and up. Try and maybe kiss your yoga mat. After that 3rd one, walk your hands a little bit wider, so off the edges of your mat. Now same thing, tailbone tucks. Go down, press through the chest to come up. All right, now last set of push-ups. Bring your hands together so your thumbs and your pointer finger make like a diamond shape. From here, elbows out to the side, press up. Do that 2 more times. Climb up to your hands, up to your toes, and press to downward facing dog. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, and actually step back and come onto all 4s again. So from here, keep the bend of your right leg, reach it up and down. So I want you to feel your glute or your booty muscle contract at the top. Squeeze. There's a little pause up there so you can tighten. Tighten. Okay, now bring it up, and then we're gonna take it across like a curtsy. Lift it back up, cross it behind, lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. We're starting to activate the glutes. So they'll know how to support us in our squats, in our lunges. They'll be turned on. All right, 1 more, squeeze at the top. Now take the leg down, lift out to the side, side, squeeze. So best like metaphor I've heard for this is it's like a dog at the fire hydrant. Squeeze. There's that extra squeeze up at the top. I know, it's a really lovely visual. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, this time you're gonna bring it up, hit a tiny little pulse. Feel the lift from the outside of your booty, and bring it down. All right, now left side, lift up. Find that squeeze, that big contraction at the top. Tap and squeeze. So you're firm through the belly, engaged in your core. Okay, let's go 3 more. And this 3rd one, hold it up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take it into a curtsy and lift and cross. So you get up as high as you can lift it with the squeeze of your booty. So without rounding or arching into your back. How about 3 more? Here's 2. This last one, work that squeeze, work that squeeze. Bring it down, lift out to the side. So those fire hydrants. Squeeze, belly is tight. Lift from the outside of the hip. It's your gluteus medius. 2 more. Next time you come up, squeeze it. Hit that little pulse, just keep it up there. Lift it up, hardly a movement at all. Squeeze, 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 just keep it active, keep it on. 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Sit back, roll out your shoulders a couple times. All right, now plant your hands and come to downward facing dog. Now that the glutes are on, they can support us in these next lunges. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Step it forward, come up for what's called a crescent lunge. So that just means that your back heel's up. It's basically the top of a lunge, which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring your back knee down and lift it up. And bring it down and lift it up. So bend that back knee a lot, and then feel your front glute, your right glute, lift you up to the top of that range of motion. All right, so maybe you could kind of kiss the ground. Woo, just gently. Let's do that 3 more times. All the way down, all the way up. And 1 more. Now reach up, fly your arms back behind you and hinge your upper body forward. So you're making like a diagonal line from the top of your head back through the heel of your foot. This outer right hip hugs in. Inhale, reach forward. So now the diagonal line is all the way from my fingertips back through my heel. And exhale, plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. Shake out this right leg a little bit. Inhale, reach your left leg up and then step it forward. So come up, find the top of the lunge, reach your arms up. Good, find your footing, find your balance, and then exhale, we'll bend your back knee and straighten it. And bend it and straighten it. Good, so we lunge by bending the back knee. We lift by squeezing the left booty. Squeeze. Maybe start to kiss the ground with that knee. Let's go 3 more. All the way down, all the way up. And last one, reach up. Hinge your upper body forward. So my belly is not resting on my thigh. It's just engaged, strong, right above it. Strong and straight through my back. And then we'll reach our arms forward. Reach a little bit further forward. And exhale, put your hands down and step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out a little bit, shake it out a little bit. Then inhale, stand up, step forward. Okay, now you're gonna step over to the left side of your yoga mat. From here, we're just gonna take a side lunge, so it's down and back into that right leg. We're really spring loading and coming back up to standing. So down and back, stand it up. Okay, so we're springing off the strength of this right leg. From here, take it up to balance. So all the way down, just as deep, up to balance. All the way down. We're hiking in that knee from the work of the core. And there's that little like catching of your balance here. Okay, get low, lift up, get low, lift up, couple more. Here's 2, and 1. Okay, now step wide, come into that goddess pose, bend your knees. It's just a nice wide squat, toes point out. Reach your arms out. From here, we're just gonna reach over to the right and come back to center. Reach over to the right, come back to center. So it's not like a big dramatic movement, but it's super isolated, it's super controlled, it all happens in the upper body. So legs are stationary. Reach from the core. 3 more this way. Now find the center and then reach over to the left. There's something you really want over there. There's like the most delicious taco you've ever seen in your life, and it's just like right out of your reach. Are you still bending your knees a lot? Bend them even more. Sink down lower. All right, couple more. And find the center. Hands behind your head as if you were setting up to do like a crunch on the floor. And then tap your right knee and your elbow together. Come up in the center. Tap your left knee and elbow. Come up in the center. So again, nothing's moving in the lower body. Keep that strong and still. It's that crunch through the oblique. Actually try and tap your elbow to your knee. Oh, my legs are burning. Couple more. And last one. Stand it up, shake it out, dance it out a little bit. Do the hokey pokey. And step to the right side of your mat. Okay, so now we go into that side lunge. Pop together. Down and back. Up and stand strong. So weight goes into your heel. Set your booty weight behind you. All right, so now that we've got the hang of this, spring up to balance, and then right back down. And then up to balance, and then right back down. Up, down and back, Catch and squeeze. Give me 3 more just like this. Here's 2. And 1. Pause, step to the middle of your mat. Come back to that goddess squat. Okay, from here, we're gonna take it into a curtsy lunge, squeeze behind, and we're gonna come right back to the center. So we're staying low, we're never straightening our legs. Curtsy behind, right back to the center. Curtsy behind, right back to the center. Super low. So I'm about 5'8", but during this whole movement, I'm not more than about 4'8". All right, now just changing it up a little bit. We're gonna straighten the legs and then curtsy. So coming all the way up so we can bend all the way down, up and down. Reach, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. All right, we've got 1 more each way. And there we go. Reach up in the center. Now step to the top of your mat and come all the way down. So come back into that boat pose. You'll remember this from yesterday. So balance on your sits bones, supported right here from the belly. And today, right away, so you'll notice during this challenge, some of these movements kind of like build on each other. They're getting a little bit more difficult every day. They're progressing. Super important in terms of fitness, progression. Hands behind your head. Go into that bicycle crunch, side to side. Okay, a couple more each side. Twisting and turning from the core. 1 more. All right, so now boat pose. Come down to that low boat. Now listen, so we're not exactly gonna bicycle. It's a little bit different. Hug your right knee into your chest, extend. Left knee hugs and extends. So we're always coming back to that low boat shape, that extension. Right here, this is where the work is. I'm really feeling this in the lower belly. Let's go 1 more each knee. Hug it in, push it out. And there it is. So melt down to your back, stretch your arms up overhead, get long. Give yourself a good stretch. And then extend your legs up to the ceiling, flex your feet, hands by your side. Let's just do a little lift and lower. So it's a lift of your tailbone and then you set it back down. And it's super tempting to want to like swing your legs up and down, but the work is in that controlled lift and that controlled set down. So if you look at the ceiling above your head, it's just as if you want to put your footprints onto it and then lower right back down and back up in the same spot. So it feels like you're lifting from that lower belly. We've worked that a lot today. Super important area to strengthen, to connect to. Gives you those long lean lines. Couple more. Here's 2 and 1. Now tailbone goes down. I want you to flex your feet and lower them to about 45 degrees, so about like halfway. Now press your lower back down into the ground. Flip your toes out, heels in. Straighten your legs as much as you can. And click your heels, click your heels, click your heels. There's no place like Yoga Fit. Click, click, click. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. 1 more core exercise. Extend your legs straight up. This time, though, toes are pointed. Now extend them back down to that 45-degree mark. Lower back presses down. Let's go over and under, and over and under. And squeeze through the inner thighs and the lower belly. We'll be here about 20 seconds. Keep pressing your lower back down. Belly button in and up. Here for 4 and 3 and 2 And one, release. Take a well-deserved wall-to-wall stretch. Bend your knees. Take that figure 4 stretch, right ankle over your left thigh first. Hug in, give it a couple deep breaths. Release and switch sides. And hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll a couple times. Make your way up. Extend your legs out in front of you. Sit up tall, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, fold. Just melt in, surrender, let go. And come on up. Bring your hands to your heart as a thank you to yourself. Bow your chin to your chest. And then we'll bow forward to one another. Come back up. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so excited you guys are here and on this journey. We're on this journey together. So after you're done with this video, go ahead and comment Yoga Fit below so I know that you're in. And don't forget to sign up at my website, lindsaychristiansenfitness.com, so I can connect with you on the regular over emails and send you all the new videos. Subscribe to my channel, click like if you like this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.